No, he's a different kind of fighter. He's a fighter that I haven't faced before. He's very aggressive. He comes forward. That's his style. Um, he's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a tough fight. But I think I've faced more difficult fighters than him.
Who's more difficult than him?
Erislandy Lara, Mayweather, Austin Trout.
There's been other fighters, Mayweather, Trout, Erislandy Lara. What I'm going to is that basically there's difficult fights and there's tough fights. This is going to be a tough fight. A difficult fight is when the style doesn't allow you to connect or make an exciting fight. And those are the difficult fights. But this fight, his style, is the style that I like to fight against. And it's going to be a tough fight.
Man, I am so excited for this fight. It is so refreshing to see a promotion where both fighters are being built up, unlike the promotion we just witnessed last week. Anyways, I find it kind of strange that Canelo does not think Triple G is his toughest fight. However, I do understand what he's saying in that fighters like Trout and Lara kind of quote-unquote ran most of the fight, so it was difficult for him to get at them. Whereas Triple G, in comparison, is going to be in his face all night. However, the million-dollar question has to be, is Canelo underestimating Triple G's boxing skills? However, hold on. First of all, this brief interruption. This is so funny.
Right now, boxing needs this fight. Everybody very excited.
We have been waiting for it for a long time. What about a loss?
Loss? Everybody. No. Everybody, man. Everybody. Right now, it's 50-50. One guy win, one guy lost. And I think all fans win.
Okay, I want you to tell us in one word to describe your fight with Canelo. One word.
You think warrior? War?
One word.
War.
War?
Yeah.
Okay, and now describe also in one word the fight between Mayweather and McGregor.
No comments.
Okay, now we're gonna change things a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say some things and you're gonna translate them on the languages that you speak, because you speak like 4 languages. In Spanish will mean le está partiendo la mandarina en gajos.
Okay.
Right? That means you're whooping him. What will you say this? How will you say it in Russian?
It's Russian. Easy money.
No, how will you say it in Russian? Translate it.
Легкий бой.
Huh?
Легкий бой.
Lucky boy?
Lегкий бой.
Lucky boy. Lucky boy. Huh? That's good. It wasn't that bad.
Anyway, Canelo is a very good boxer. But like he mentioned, he has had trouble in the past with pure boxers, obviously with Mayweather being the worst. And he was younger, but he did have problems against Trout. And the Lara fight was very controversial, where a lot of people actually thought Canelo lost that fight. Anyways, hold on. One more brief interruption. This is just too funny.
Okay, so your opponent nickname is Canelo, which means cinnamon.
Yes.
How will you say that in German?
German?
Yes.
Yeah. Think?
Sink?
Yeah.
Sink. Okay. Okay, your nickname is Triple G. How will you say that in Kazakh? If I'm not
The
mistaken.
same?
Triple G?
Yeah. Not Triple G.
How will you say it?
Ush G.
Huh?
Ush G.
Uji?
Ush G.
Uji.
Yeah.
Uji. Uji. Okay. I'm trying to learn with you. You know a lot of languages. I just know English and Spanish. Uji.
Yeah.
Uji. Okay, these are the ring girls, which are called in Spanish edecanes. How will you say that in Russian?
Russian. Красивый.
Красивый? Красивый. It sounds so easy,
Very easy.
but it's not. And last, I knocked out Canelo. How will you say that in any of the languages that you know?
Finish.
Finish?
Finished.
That's in what language? In English.
English?
How-
Same English.
How will you say that in Russian?
Russian is конец.
Конец?
Конец.
Конец.
Yes.
Okay. And in German?
Germany. Finished.
Finish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Finito la
And Kazakh?
Kazakh. Kazakh. It's. how's- It's finished the same. Yeah.
Finish the same. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to have you here, and thank you.
So, man, I am a huge Triple G fan, but I'm starting to wonder if he's a little punch drunk. I mean, what language does he speak fluently? This is just crazy. That was funny. But anyways, back to the is Canelo underestimating the boxing skills of Triple G? However, in reality, it probably doesn't matter. I think Triple G is just going to come forward for the majority of the fight. But we do have to keep in mind that Gennady did surprise a lot of us against David Lemieux. I mean, he's just popping his jab all night, which a lot of us did not expect. And it's obvious as far as, reach and all that, Triple G has a huge advantage. Canelo's pretty short, man. On the other side of it, at least on the surface, it looks like Triple G is giving Canelo all the respect in the world, calling it a 50-50 fight. Seems like he's preparing for the best possible Canelo. And we have, on the other side of it again, I've heard Canelo be a little critical of Triple G's performance against Jacobs. And Triple G's response was that if he actually would have knocked out Jacobs, Canelo would have never taken the fight. But man, I mean, I guess it's good Jacobs' name's being involved. It keeps him really relevant. But to me, Jacobs, excluding Triple G, is the best middleweight out there. I really think he's just a solid dude. I mean, I didn't necessarily like that he did not honor the rehydration clause, but through his own admission, he said his strategy was to come in much bigger than Gennady. So he was completely honest about it, and that was his strategy, and it worked well. He broke the streak, and Gennady did not knock him out. And honestly, I don't think Canelo can knock out Jacobs either. I think that'd be a good fight, but that would be two very heavy dudes. It'd be a great fight. I hope it does happen one day. But by saying that Gennady didn't knock out Jacobs makes the fight not impressive is, I think that's way off. I think it should be the other way around. Canelo not knocking out Chavez Jr. definitely looks far worse on Canelo's part, not knocking out Chavez. I mean, Chavez looked terrible. I don't know if he's weight drained or is what it was, but he looked terrible. And I do want to say all respect to, again, Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy for promoting this event the way they have. I was really impressed how they promoted, even though it wasn't a good fight, how they promoted Canelo versus Chavez Jr. I mean, everybody knew about it. The numbers did well. The fight didn't do well, but the promotion was dead on. And I have not been really impressed with Oscar as a promoter until recently. I really liked the Chavez and how he promoted the Chavez and the Canelo fight. And to me, he's doing a great job of building this card up. As a fighter, I really, really had a lot of respect for Oscar. I remember one of my favorite fights was when he stopped Fernando Vargas. point is, you see, there are absolutely no punches to the balls, straight headshots. Brilliant stoppage. I was so happy. Back then, I didn't really like Fernando, but it's funny how things change. I think Fernando's a really cool dude right now. But at that time, man, I wanted De La Hoya to win bad, and I believe Fernando was even on steroids at that time. Anyways, back to this fight. It's looking good. Hope both guys come in 100%. The promotion is doing very well. They're up against McGregor, Mayweather, but I do think it is going to be two entirely different fans. They're definitely promoting to the Mexican crowd. They even have Triple G right here wearing his little Mexican getup. But anyways, this promotion is so refreshing after what we had to go through with the Andre Ward and Kovalev fight. Hoping that Oscar keeps everything on the level. There's no tricks, no scams, no shams. Just really good fight on September 16th. Anyways, you guys take care. Here's a little more from the interview. Have a good day.
Now you fought, Floyd Mayweather is going to be taking on UFC lightweight champion Conor McGregor. I'm wondering what you make of this contest.
Mira, no me han preguntado en todas las entrevistas y no.
I've been asked that throughout the day in many interviews, and I really don't have a comment about that fight, but I will say this: I think that the fans will speak. They'll know what to do. They'll know the difference between a sideshow and a real fight, and then they'll decide what they want to do.
What was the hardest thing about fighting Mayweather? Once you were in the ring, like what was so difficult?
Su estilo de pelea. Él es un peleador que nunca expone nada. Siempre está.
His style is what's difficult. He's a fighter that doesn't risk anything. He's a little too careful, defensive. He doesn't really care whether he wins a round by 3 punches. He doesn't care what the people think about him. For him, it's all about winning, and that's fine. That's his style. That's what he goes for. But I feel that the fans want a little more action.
This is not fight. It's my fight with Canelo. This is fight. This is show.
Yeah.
Conor with Floyd. This is show. This is, I don't know, business show or funny show or for somebody interest show. Not for us.
Is it good for boxing? Is it bad? Is it good for MMA?
It's not for boxing. This is not for boxing. This is for people, for business. My fight with Canelo, this is boxing. This is true respect to boxing, respect sport. This true fight.
Do you expect McGregor to do anything?
I respect McGregor like UFC fighter.
Yeah.
He's not a boxer.
Right. He's a good fighter.
Absolutely.
He's not a boxer.
He's good a fighter.
Yeah.
He's not a boxer.